Alright, we are back, picking up where we left off in Barbara's room. Now, I reopened the game, and it picked me up right here, so might replay a little bit of dialogue, but I think we're
I
ready
never
to...
thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Just kidding. A lot of popcorn. I can't remember if I'm recording this 2 weeks after the first parts. Can't remember if I commented on the fact that it's kind of cool how you can actually look down. Most first-person games, you look down, you might see a foot or something. It actually gives some more personality to the characters. And I won't... Just as a new player, if I'm looking down, I don't know. Looks like that might be a baby bump. Seattle Starlets. Sweet shades, man. Never liked cat clocks. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's read this 10-cent comic from the 60s.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, Jack here with
voice.
another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Barbara? Or
As
Barbara?
a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh,
Getting better.
boy.
I think
Is
you
it?
just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick,
Current
was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a
I don't know
great
if they're
scream.
getting the text.
It was Barbara's
The onomatopoeia,
father,
right?
Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Slipped into
So
a
Barbara
table saw.
got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh, Walter. He's got the
Okay,
badass
I'm
ocean
hearing
room.
frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Papa Sven.
There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Classic
So
Rick.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Play-by-play? Also, I apologize if the sound's a little staticky off and on. Doing what I can.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I guess Rick put the key back in. Also, oh god, I forgot about the music. Dun, 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 dun. I forgot I cannot sing at the same time since my audio is a little delayed.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
For the best. Yeah. I'm so angry. Why can't I scream anymore? I'm never gonna be as popular as I was. Ooh. Hope you don't need this crutch, Rick. I'm actually gonna turn the game mode down a little bit. Real daddy. Oh, that sounded terrible. Sorry about that. Turn the game down a little bit. Oh boy, everything sounds bad.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Impaled and then ate. Not the other way around. Always impale before you eat.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
But the ham's gone bad again.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Also, that was very delayed.
Barb, relax.
That was my
I was
fault.
just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
I'm pissed
Then
off.
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She
Ooh.
threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep.
It's an awkward thing
in
to
the late,
hold
late
as you're falling
picture
asleep.
show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter? What's
That damn
going
balcony
on up there?
again.
Ah!
Now that's a
Okay,
scream.
I'm coming up.
What do you mean?
This is a
Okay,
trick.
Walter.
Dead, Walter.
Alright, you just let out a bad scream. Better not be fooling around. Is this the Late Late Picture Show? Because I don't get it. Dun, 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 dun. How did they get the house so perfect in the comic? Although I guess the kitchen is kind of blocked off. Just, dining room also blocked off? Yes. And I don't remember if this chair was in the house or not. Alright, let's keep it moving. Walter, are you roller skating up there again? I told you, not by the stairs.
Walter, are you there?
Oh god. Did I hurt you, Walter?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to
he
lock
born that
doors
way?
and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless.
Oh, I thought she
He
was gonna
was
scream.
quite smashing.
Oh.
And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's got to be another way out of here.
This looks like a way.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Good old Molly. Is the gerbil alive?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
How did he not hear those groaning hinges?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Alright, I'll be right there. Oh. It's just me or is that arm bent the wrong way? Alright. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Still there. Oh god, I'm moving so slow. This is grueling. Man, is that how slow you walk downstairs? Of course.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh my goodness. Did not know this thing was such a swing. Goodness. Also, yes, I'll be right there.
Speak to young Barbara.
You know what? I don't feel like answering the door. I'm gonna stand here. Go away! I'm being attacked. I don't want what you're selling. Alright. I suppose the game is forcing me.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Is that Rick?
Oh dear.
Oh dear, what are these phrases?
The monsters had come to surprise her.
That's so sweet.
Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
What's that?
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole
Scarred for life.
time. He took it all pretty hard. But
You don't say.
that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh my goodness. Whew, well, that was okay.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Also, who makes that kind of comic about a girl that actually died somehow? Interesting. I am interested in reading, after I finish this again, some of these actual kind of deaths. Like Calvin, it's pretty obvious what happened. You know, flew off the swing and obviously fell. Odin died shipping his house to Washington. Molly, she was the one that ate all that toothpaste and fake fruit and old hamster food and either choked to death or was poisoned, and boy, rough go so far. Oh, excuse me. Alright, hitting all the wrong buttons. There we are. Poor Barb. Like, I wonder what actually happened to Barbara, assuming that comic is relatively fake. You know, maybe Rick actually murdered her? I don't know. If Rick's even a real dude. Off we go.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, because you might find an ear in it. Boy, why is it so dark? Brighten up. There we go. Yeah, so I have learned that if I minimize the capture window, my computer doesn't take a nosedive. So anytime I change audio, it's gonna sound real bad for a couple seconds. I think we're good right now. Any crutch down here? No. Can I shoot some pool? It's a little framey too, at times. I assume that's my actual PlayStation, but it might be caused by going through the
Mom
capture
said the
software.
basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
But I tell you, fruit flies are coming out in full force today in my apartment.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
So that must have been before she was in a wheelchair. I wonder how long she's been in a wheelchair, or she had been in a wheelchair. At what age Edith, you know,
I thought maybe
Saw
she was
her.
hiding presents.
nope, just that rotten ham.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, I'm looking down. Here we
I
go.
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Ooh, my favorite. This is my favorite. That's all I will say.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
We got pea soup, Alvino's.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Except they're all dead. Concord grape jelly. Tasty beans. Lots of tasty beans.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter set himself up with a little bunker under the house. Behind the fridge, no less. We got a dishwasher set up, dish rack, a shower. Is that the latrine? It's so dark. No, that's just a sink. Where does he go to the bathroom? Oh boy. It must be someplace. Surely he doesn't shit in the shower, right? Oh man. That's depressing. Nice view, but not exactly real. Or maybe it doesn't matter. I didn't realize I could open that without seeing what Walter was up to. Alright. Oh man. He actually lived a while. Although, oh man, he looks way older than 53 in that picture.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Jesus. Apocalypse. Alright, this is 1968.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Now we're in the 70s.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
I love how the little chef falls off every time.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
And I think he's referring to the monster causing all the shaking.
And then one day,
Whatever that
everything
is.
just stopped.
He's got all these postcards and places he probably hasn't been. Oh, I meant to check. I'm assuming his skin is changing every decade as well.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm
Am I out of
done
peaches?
waiting. I have to leave while I
Why?
still can.
Gotta get out while the monster's gone. Yeah, I can't even go back that way. Looks like I still got some food, but I'm tired of living in a bunker, man. Walter deserves to be out there, seeing the world. Going to China, going to Thailand, you know? Going to India and Russia and Brazil, France, Spain, Italy. Walter deserves to see all those places. Is this the poop hole? Probably not. There's some stuff down here though. Is this all trash? Some books.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Be brave, Walter. Face the monster.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Okay, well, Molly had bad parents who didn't feed her, so Barbara I'm not sure about.
And Calvin.
Calvin, you know. This looks like a poop hole full of other junk. Man, it's still very dark.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
God, I love that.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Okay.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh boy.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So I wonder if Edie visited him. Like, I don't know if... Man, I don't know. And I believe Edie is his mom, right? Yeah. Man, how could you let your son just live down there? It's rough. I mean, maybe he won't. He obviously wanted to, so. Also, I might just be stupid. No, I don't think so. It's obvious after the fact, but you know that the train
I'm
was
sure my
causing
mom
the
was trying to
shaking
protect
and all
me.
that. On the same scheduled route every day, on the dot. But first time when I got out there onto the train tracks, I was like, oh, this is nice. And I still hadn't fully caught on to the fact that, you know, just by looking at this, like everybody is, you know, dead, and I didn't quite make the connection that.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Or maybe I was just too entranced
But
in
if she
what was
never
happening.
told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
But yes, I did not foresee getting hit by a train until like the very end of that.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Why don't we step off
and found out
the
what happened to everyone
tracks?
else.
Keep in mind,
But
she
now
said.
I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe
One of
we
us
believed
left.
so much in a family curse. We made it real.
Oh, I'm just gonna shut up. Sorry, I ruined that little monologue there. That was poor timing. But yeah, notice how she said, one of us, maybe two. Also, where did this go? Oh, okay. First time I played this, I thought it was going straight out in the ocean. I was like, man, how long has this been gone? But it curves around the island. Interesting.
I don't know
It
if I
goes-
should even be writing this.
Directly under their house seems odd.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No, Edith. Let your story live on. Write that journal.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Who's she talking to?
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Sorry, just kind of trying to remember the actual way to go so I can poke around a bit. Man, I closed my blinds and I still am getting some glare at night.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
And poor architectural...
Any of it seems possible.
standards. Sorry, fly just flew in my face as I was trying to finish that statement. So we're back up where we were with Molly, I believe. This is like the, yeah, this is the garage right here. Here's that little hole, I believe. And there's the swing.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh boy.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Wow. Daisy, Coco, Tucker, Zoe. Oh, there's more over here. Shotzi? Christopher. That's Molly's goldfish. That's cool. Bailey. All good pet names. Except maybe Lurpy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Cool framing of the moon. Okay. I thought that was Molly the cat for a second, but I think that's actually Molly. I wonder if those letters have any significance. So come back to that one. Oh, that is so cool. I remember this the first time. Just, oh, it's awesome. He really wanted to get out there and see the world, but he was just too afraid of it.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a great start. He drowned before he even got to the homestead. This is a bit dramatic, though. What a
You
badass.
could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Wouldn't that have, like, gotten torn up and kind of... See if I have a quarter.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Music in this game is great. Everything about this game is great. Everything just fits. The package is just fantastic.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Oh boy. 1-year-old, huh? $13. Oh man.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
There's my siblings.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Wonder what happened to him. It's a paintbrush though, that's cool. Leaving his mark all over the house. I believe Sanjay is my dad. But not, yeah. Okay. But this is all my mom's family line. Sorry, what's my mom's name again? Dawn. Yeah, that's right.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I feel like it'd be hard to talk about these things. But it's also so ingrained in the family.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Ooh. Oh boy. Make the leap. Make the leap. Oh boy. Okay. Bump. Alright, I'll get inside and then I'll probably, actually I'll probably stop it right outside the door.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
I'll get settled in real quick.
They were both pretty intense. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Another sealed up door. Yep, Sam went into the Marines, I believe. Kay was Grandpa Sam's wife, I believe. He was big into photography too.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
That's a good picture. Alright, I'll stop it here. Pick it up right after this, as soon as this first recording is done processing. We're gonna go right through, probably straight to the end. We are getting close, unfortunately. It's a pretty short game, but I'm excited to get there. So, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.